Yeah, so you want to
Well,
tell us how your week went?
First, we have to bring up how we recorded an
Oh.
entire video last week. Yeah. So, went through what was it, like an hour 15?
Hour and 15 minutes.
And probably like our best, like most, what was it? Like, what's the word I'm looking for?
I just felt like it was the best fucking episode we did so far.
I'm thinking of a word though, like, I don't know, like best quality, I guess. But yeah, best
quality would have been the same.
No, and I don't know.
I don't know. We just
the
went.
word I keep thinking
it
of
was
is original.
smooth.
Yeah.
It was just bouncing off each other really. Pause. All right, fuck it. We were bouncing off each other really well.
Yeah.
We're just flowing. It flowed really well.
That's still not the word I'm looking for.
And the topics were pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, all lost. I kind of fucked us though. That was on me. Because whenever you like went to end the video, we dapped up, and I was like, huh,
Yeah.
would you never click start?
What if it doesn't save?
I didn't say it. What if it doesn't save? I said you never hit start.
Truth be fucking told, it didn't save.
That's not on me.
It had to have started because I was like, oh shit, we're at such and such time. We need to end it.
Yeah. I feel like I
your
did.
Dumbass wants to jinx us.
It's not on me.
It is on you. You just said it was on you.
I mean, it's not all on me.
Basically, bro.
But I told you I thought it was on my Wi-Fi too.
Again, on you.
I don't own the Wi-Fi.
You live here.
I'm not Spectrum.
Spectrum, we got a fucking bone to pick with you.
Yeah. You owe us money.
I want to get reimbursed.
But
turn that shit off.
Dude, it's got like 4 minutes left.
You're gonna go into a trance watching that.
No, it's gonna be alright. So yeah, into my shit. Okay, so you don't really know much of anything.
Because keep me in the dark.
Well, I've been trying to keep it away so I could say it all here and get an original answers out of you or responses out of you. Anyway, so I think it was. Alright. Fuck my story. Why are you coughing into the mic purposely?
Oh, boy. Continue.
Alright. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm finna leave.
This is your house.
I know. So I think it was like Tuesday. I wake up. And I went to sleep at like 3. We got off the game. We all got off the game at like 3. And usually, if we go to sleep that late, I still get my like 8 hours in, so I wouldn't wake up until like 11. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I wake up and I have this stabbing pain in my side right here. And so at first I was like, oh shit. Like, I don't know why this was my original thought. I'm like, damn, maybe I'm thirsty. So I drink some water. I finished like an entire bottle of water. And I was like, well, that didn't fix it. And I look up on my phone, stabbing pains in your side. Initially, I thought it's got to be my appendix. Because I thought about when Charlie got his out, and that's what he said it was in his right side. And I was like, shit. So I look it up, and it said appendix, kidney stones, or like something, your pancreas, or some shit like that. And then another one was like some like bladder failure or something. I don't know. That one scared me. I was like, oh shit, that's not good.
Fuck.
And I was like, okay, well, maybe I just have to shit. So I go upstairs, I sit down, I start trying to shit. And
Pause.
Then, what?
You have a bathroom right next to your room.
I don't know. I like shitting upstairs. I'm pissing in that bathroom.
Weird. Okay, continue.
So anyway, so I go upstairs, go to shit, and like halfway through trying to shit, still haven't done anything. I feel like I have to throw up. So I grab the trash can and I'm holding it, and then like I'm drunk. I'm leaning over on the trash can trying to shit and throw up at the same time. And then next thing I know, I wake up and my dad's knocking on the door. He's like, "You all right? You all right?" And I'm laid out on the ground, passed out.
So you're like your shorts are at your ankles.
Yeah, yeah. It's a bad position, but like I don't remember ever passing out. Nothing. I mean, obviously that's how it works, but like I've never experienced that before. That was kind of wild. I was like, "Oh shit," and like I don't think if I didn't pass out, I think I wouldn't even went to the hospital. Like
Shit.
I think I would have just been like, oh, I'll be all right. But I get up, tell my dad what happened, and he's like, all right, we're gonna go to the hospital. I was like, okay, cool. Get in the truck, go there. First off, it took me like 4 hours for them to tell me what the fuck was wrong. Like if my shit was ruptured, I'd have died.
It's North Oaks for you.
Yeah. So anyway, I go in, and at first, like I told them what was up, and they're like, okay. Like 5 minutes goes by, they bring me to the back. I'm like, cool, this is gonna be fast. they just get my vitals and whatever, like my height, weight, make sure I have insurance. And then they send me back in the main waiting area for like 2 hours. Finally, they call me back again, and they're like, "Okay, what's it feeling like?"
Fucking hurts.
It hurts. Yeah, I have this, this, and that. And the lady's like, "It sounds like kidney stones." And I was like, "Great, I'm gonna have to piss one of them motherfuckers out." And I heard this shit is bad.
It
So
sounds bad.
yeah, and so then at some point they're like, "Okay, we're gonna put you through a CAT scan." And while the dude's like hooking up my IV, he's like, "Look, just letting you know, um, when they put you in the CAT scan machine, they send this fluid through your body, and it's got some kind of dye in it so they can see better, like whatever, like get your veins and shit." And he's like, "You're gonna feel like you're pissing yourself." And I'm like, "Okay." And it's another 30 minutes before they get me back for the CAT scan after that. So I had already forgot he said that. I go back for the CAT scan. I'm laying in the thing, and the dude puts the dye or whatever through my IV, and then I'm like going in the tube, and I'm like, "Dude, I'm fucking pissing myself." Like, it was like hot, like I could feel the heat like going down my body, and for some reason it sat like here for the longest time. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, I started to move, and I was like, "Oh wait, can't do that." And eventually that got over with. Went to another room. Also, I went to like 9 different fucking rooms. They couldn't find a place for me to just be sitting and chilling. Like that pissed me off too. I was moving a bunch. Like if I was in extreme pain, this is fucked. That I have to keep moving like this.
Yeah.
But anyway, so finally after the CAT scan, they tell me, "All right, it's your appendix," and they said it was bad, and I was like, "It doesn't feel too bad." Like it was weird. The pain came in like waves. Like it would hurt and then it wouldn't, and then sometimes it would hurt a little more and it wouldn't. But the surgeons and all come into this one room, and they're like doing this shit where like they're pushing on it, and like apparently when they lift up is when you're supposed to feel the pain. And they kept doing it like all over my stomach, couldn't feel it. And they did this thing where they kicked the bottom of my foot because they said it would like push tension against my waist, which would push it, but I didn't feel anything there. And they're like, "It's very odd that you don't feel anything." And they said I had a high pain tolerance, which I was like, "Well, that's great, but like, what if I had a super high pain tolerance and my shit was ruptured this entire time, and y'all fucked me? Like, took all this time. What are you doing? Stop, chill." But
So we're gonna like go test it.
what?
Video idea. Test your pain tolerance.
Okay. But so yeah, they go through that, and then it's as they're telling me all this shit about how the surgery's gonna go and everything. They're like, "Look, it's probably gonna be 9 o'clock tonight before we can get you in." And this is like 2:30, and they said we do have a surgery at 4 that might get pushed back because the surgeon for that one's got something to do. Yada yada yada. So they
They
were
just have
saying,
a fucking one surgeon on site.
well, I guess there was multiple, but the surgeon that was doing mainly my shit was in the room talking to me, telling me all this. But there was another guy, I think he was for the anesthesia, and he had to go somewhere else too that same day. But whatever. So they were like, we
Fucking
might be
retarded.
able to get you in sooner because you don't need the same kind of stuff that that person needs, whatever, or some shit. I don't know. But I was like, cool. And then they brought up something about nicotine, and I was like, fuck. I was like, well, before we get started, and I had my nicotine pouches, I was like, can I do these? And they were like, no. They're like, if you've done that, it's basically the same thing as eating or drinking. And you can't have surgery if you've ate or drank anything within the 8 hours prior. And I was like, well, bad news. I threw it in the trash. And they're like, okay, well, no, we're going at 9. 9 o'clock rolls around, and still nothing. I fell asleep, woke up at like, I think 11:30, and they were like, hey, we're about to bring you back for surgery. I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
No,
2.5
I
hours
woke
late.
up thinking that we had already like had surgery, everything. I thought it was done. I was like, let's go. And then they told me that, so I was like, fuck. And they bring me in the room, and they're laying me down, and then they're fucking pushing all the anesthesia in me, and they get me out of the what's it called, like the recovery room, and then bring me into the actual surgical room. And I'm just chopping it up, talking with all the doctors, just having conversations, and then this wave of like 4 or 5 doctors come in, and they're like, Kyle, why isn't he asleep? And he's like, I don't know. And they said the anesthesia wasn't working on me. So this goes with like the high pain tolerance. I'm like, damn, something's wrong with me.
It
And
must have
then
been why you weren't so goofy after you got your wisdom teeth out.
yeah, yeah. So this one doctor, he's like, well, this one's gonna work.
What?
I would have been pissed. But he does something. He puts it in my. I actually at that point had 2 IVs. I had one here and one here.
Damn,
But
you need to shave, bro.
yeah, look at. Oh, I'm gonna bring that up too. So they put the next one in me, and like not even 5 seconds later, I guess I fell asleep instantly off this other shit. Because then I come back and I'm like, it had to be within the same like 5 minutes, but they're having a full blown conversation that I just jumped in the middle of, and I'm like, we were just talking about my anesthesia, and now y'all are talking about Brad's son that's got a baseball practice tomorrow. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
What they doing? You that? Oh shit.
They're like, oh shit. And I look down and I'm still having surgery. I woke up. Dude, that's my biggest fucking fear.
Does that happen?
No,
Oh.
no. I mean, maybe. I don't know. But that's my biggest fear, waking up in the middle of surgery.
I'd be like,
But no, I just went right back to sleep, and then I wake up, and it's so convenient. I wake up, it's like four in the morning or something, and like 5 minutes later, I'm laying there and I'm feeling like pains from my stomach and the gas or whatever. But I'll get to that. Somebody walks in. She's like, "Hey, I need to take your blood," and she was aggressive as fuck. Look at this. I still have a bruise from that shit. Like and I don't know. It was bad. I was like, "What the fuck?"
shit, that kind of big.
Uh, she just really didn't seem like she knew what she was doing.
Speaking of big,
Okay.
we watched the Royal Rumble last night.
We watched what?
The Royal
Rumble. Okay, yeah.
They had some swole ass bitches in that shit.
Why did Speed go?
Like I said, I think he like really fucks with WWE.
He got
But
fucked
did you?
up.
Yeah, you seen that?
Yeah.
I was like,
What was up with his leg? Was it just a skin peeled off?
hey, I think whenever they throw him back on the announce table, call it.
Uh,
Right,
it
so
looked bad.
they
But
take
yeah.
your blood.
So yeah, they took my blood, and then I fell back asleep after that. Wake up the next morning, and I was like feeling this heavy pain in my shoulder. And then I told my dad when he woke up, and I was like, he said maybe it was from when I passed out the day before, and it's like a car wreck. Like you don't really feel pains until the next day because of like adrenaline and shit. So maybe like when I passed out, I fell on my shoulder, and so they went and gave me an X-ray. Came back and they were like, no, there's nothing wrong. And I was like, weird. And it's getting worse like throughout the day. Like pain is bad. And finally, like hours later, the surgeon comes back because they had to like check up on me and make sure like everything looked right. And I tell her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we filled your body with CO2 to like blow up your stomach so we could look at it and like see the organs and stuff better and move around." And it's also weird. My wounds, it was laparoscopic. That's why I did the CO2, but they have one here, and one here. But your appendix is here. So I was like, what the fuck? But apparently, they stuck a camera through the bottom one and pointed it this way, and then stuck tools through this one and worked this way, and then through this one they stuck this like little grabber thing in a
How the fuck didn't
bag.
it just cut you on the right side?
Because she said, I thought so too, but she was like, well, if he cuts you here, our only work area is right on top, and then everything's kind of in the way. But if we have like the whole
So
area
your
to go
appendix is
through,
behind shit.
yeah,
Mm.
apparently, I could be wrong. I don't know. But
Just
she
take all
said,
your organs out individually.
but yeah, so they did all that, and after I went to the X-ray and everything, I realized, damn, I haven't like pissed or shit anything this morning. And so I'm like, okay, let me go try to piss. I go to piss, burning sensation, bad. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I look down and like, I don't know what it is. It's like when you have like infections and stuff like staph,
Yeah.
they'll put that like brown, like ink shit
Yeah.
over it.
That looks
I
weird.
have that all over, like right here. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I realize I'm shaved from here down, and then like halfway on my fucking pubes. I'm like, so they saw my shit. Like they just whoop, pulled over my.
It's like the nurse just walks out like.
I was like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, they only halfway shaved my shit. Why didn't you just finish the job?
Yeah, fuck.
Like you left me like looking stupid. And I haven't been able to shave up here.
Was it like shaved? Was your dick like shaved previously, or you had like a little fro going?
I had a little bit. It wasn't a lot, but I guess they had to get it out the way for the surgical, like hair falling in.
She's like, oh no, we didn't have to do it. It was just poking my arm really bad.
But yeah, no. So I finished shaving this a few days ago, but I can't do any of this because if it falls, it might fall into my bandages and shit. So
That's how you shower.
I can't face the shower directly. Like they said, I can like face it and like let it run down, but if I keep letting it hit, it'll fuck up the bandages. So I have to like just let the water hit my back, and then whenever I put the soap here, I'll like turn away from the shower, face it like a certain way. The
So you can get soap in it?
They say that I shouldn't like try to, but if it does, like just make sure it's like a
Unscented?
yeah, unscented, like normal soap. So but I'll just like grab the water and like splash it like this. My bad. But yeah, so I found out why I have all that brown, like orange looking liquid shit. They put a catheter in me. Yeah, the next like 3 times I pissed, that shit fucking hurt bad.
Well, when you shit.
I didn't shit for like 3 days. Yeah, I was worried about it, but I don't shit every day, which apparently is not right. You're supposed to shit at least once a day.
I shit a good like 2 or 3
But
times
I've
a
never
day.
been like that. Like all my life, I've never like shit
Probably
every
why
day.
you had a bad appendix.
No.
What does your appendix even do?
Actually, nothing. It's supposed to be like way back in time. It was like important to our bodies, but like through what is it? Not like mutation, but
Evolution?
evolution. Yeah, like our bodies just found a way to not use it. So that's why people like sometimes people just get theirs removed even if they don't need to because like they don't want to run into that type of situation. But
I'm not doing that shit unless my shit start hurting me, boy.
no, but the gas shit's bad. Like it's still hurting to like today, which is what I had surgery Wednesday. Today's Saturday. Oh, today's
Damn, you
Sunday.
lost your excuse to get out of work.
What?
You can like, I don't know, like fucking going to work for a couple weeks. Me, you can get my appendix off.
No, I can't do anything. I can't even lift 15 pounds right now. They gave me like a limit. So
I'm jerking off for you.
yeah, I have to go back on the 13th. They said I can't work until I go back. Anything. I can't do anything. Yeah. What does jerking off have to do with 15 pounds?
Your dick's like 20.
Is that right?
I would know.
I don't think that's right. But yeah, yeah, I've been having to sleep on the couch, sitting up like this. Because like, once I go to lay down, like I fucking like I don't know what it is about the gas, but it like moves. But they said the gas is supposed to be out of my system. She said it was going to be a day. She's alive, and I looked it up and it said 7 to 10 days. And if it stays in your system longer than that, they say it's like going to cause heart or lung issues because it can like get trapped behind your lungs and shit. I feel that sometimes. Like I'll feel it like behind my shit. Like when I sit in my gaming chair, I'll feel it because it's something about the angles. Like right now, it's not bad because this is kind of almost a full 90. But so yeah, quite an experience. But my wounds seem to be healing all right,
That's good.
and the gas has gotten better every day.
Yeah, you just text me at like a random 10:30 in the morning. Yeah, I've been in the hospital all fucking morning. And I'm like, no context, anything.
Well, that's like I got on the game a few nights ago, and everybody's like, "Where have you been? Like, what's up?" And then I tell them, and they're like, "What the fuck? Why didn't you tell me?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not like every girl in the world. And they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, let me post my bracelet from the hospital. Let everybody in the country know I'm here."
Yeah, but you should have let your closest friends know. Yeah, hey, I'm in the hospital, dog.
Okay, well, at that point, that was like an hour and a half after I passed out and everything went through all the bullshit. Like, I
Yeah, they were
wasn't
all asking me.
my first instinct isn't let me get on my phone and let everybody know what's going on. Like, I'm like worried about my own life right now. Like,
Well,
I
you
don't,
let me know, and then
I don't.
everybody's asking me, "Hey, what's me a picture in the hospital? What's wrong?" I was like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
It's not my fucking business to tell.
yeah, I think the first 2 people I texted was you and Kate. Not bad.
Hey, let that shit out. Don't you have to burp before it?
Yeah, that's how the gas was.
You just see your whole body like deflate. Like, damn, I had a lot of gas.
Well, I woke up that morning with the shoulder shit. Like I looked in the mirror, and like this one was like lifted like this. Tyler sent me a photo like during the surgery. Your stomach's like
Yeah, we
this
all. He was like,
big.
yo. He was like, we was all in Discord when he did it. He was like, yo, look at my. I'm sharing my screen. Look at it. And we all looked. Me and Josh were like, you could have fucking told us what you were sharing before we clicked on this shit.
Yeah,
That shit was gnarly.
I felt so abused after that. Like they told me they gave me the catheter. Like, and the whole time I was in the hospital, I was watching Law and Order, the SVU one, and it's all like rape allegations and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna put an allegation against a catheter. Like,
could you imagine going to court? The catheter's on the other side. Bite me.
that shit's bad. I can't imagine people like getting it done awake.
Oh,
That's what
like in movies when like some fucking raunchy movies when they rip that shit out.
Stop.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
When I was little, I had surgery on my foot and my leg. It was the first time
surgery for your leg for.
I had staph. Like I had a scab on my foot. Like I think I was like 6, maybe 5. I don't know. We went. I had a scab on my foot already, and then being a stupid kid, I'm playing with it, picking on it and shit. And we went camping, and this is way way long ago. Like nowadays, most people know I only wear socks everywhere. Like that's my big thing. Like I don't like barefoot at all. And when I was younger, I didn't care. I was barefoot all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I went camping. I was barefoot. Picked at the scab before I went to sleep, and we're sleeping like outside in tents. And somehow a spider must have gotten into the tent, and it
Oh, I've heard the story.
it like died and somehow fell into my foot, and it turned into staph. Well, when I'd have like little scabs, infections, or whatever, my dad, being in the military, their big thing is you fix it with alcohol. And that I knew as a kid that shit hurts. I don't want to deal with that. So I never told him until it got really bad. One day he saw it, and he was like, "That's not good." And when I'm sleeping, I don't know at what point it happens, but my natural sleeping form is my leg like this, like that. So I also had a scab on my leg, and it spread. The staph went from there to here. So now I have staph in 2 places. And it wasn't. I didn't even know this one was as bad as it was. It wasn't until I was in the hospital they were like checking out my foot, and they like I had shorts on. And they're like looking at my body, and they saw this one over here. So I had to have surgery on both, but not important. Whatever. That played itself out. But as I was leaving the hospital, like they told me that morning, they were like, "Look, we're gonna get you discharged today." And at that time, I didn't know what the fuck discharge meant. But
When you're
they told me,
little?
yeah, they told me, "Okay, you're going home today." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Ripped the IV out my arm,
You did?
blood everywhere. Yeah, that shit hurts. I hate IVs. Like this one was bad. Like when I got it the first time, you can kind of see it on my arm when my first one went right there. When I was very little, you can see the hole still because it leaves like a little scar. Because I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks for that shit. Yeah.
You got scars from your staph?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really see it on this one here, but there is a hole like in my leg right there.
Damn. I got a scar on my staph. I had it in my fucking knee.
Was it big?
Yeah, like not at first. Like I was playing on a trampoline, and like the next day I woke up and I couldn't walk.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I looked down and I have like a big ass ball like on the side of my knee. I went to the hospital. I'm like, "Yeah, it's staph." I was like, the fuck? I had like no scab or nothing. They're like, I don't know. I guess it must have formed from the inside.
Yeah,
And I fucking.
that's how my shit was with the spider. Yeah, they found out later, like when
Wait,
they
you
were
see
doing.
that?
Yeah. But when they were doing the surgery, they were like, "Yeah, we found something in your foot," and they were like, "Once we did the surgery, we pulled it out, throw it to the side." And they looked at it, and one of the doctors said it was a spider carcass. And I was like, "Oh." And then that I've narrowed it down to it had to be that time when we went camping when it happened. Unless there was just a spider in my room, which worries me more. But I'd like to say it was when I went camping.
In the walls.
But since then, yeah, I only wear socks. Like even at the beach, it's hot.
Yeah, I know, you stupid fuck.
But I'll wear some nice looking socks when I'm at the beach.
You wear slides and socks in the sand.
No, sometimes I'll just wear socks. I'll take my slides off.
Pissing me off.
I hate sand. I hate fucking sand. Like I enjoy going to the beach, like being out there.
I
But
enjoy the beach for 2 hours.
Yeah, I've never been big on. Also, yeah, the people don't know this. I don't know how to swim.
I mean, you're not really supposed to go deep in the beach.
But yeah, no. So like, I think, but people ask me like, how do you not know how to swim? And I've like figured it out over time. I think it's because water doesn't like excite me in any way. Like, I'll go swimming or whatever. Like as a
Motherfucker,
kid.
the shower excites you?
Yeah, maybe that's where I don't know. Maybe that's like my fix for water. People like swimming, and I don't. Like shower, whatever.
Shower
But
for 2.5
but like I'll
fucking
be in the
hours.
water like, because you're in swim trunks, which for guys is just another form of shorts, basically.
Yeah.
So I go in, I'm in the water. It's cool for like 4 minutes, and then I'm like, I'm soaking wet, clothed. I'm done here. I just get out the water.
Yeah. I don't know, I can go. If the waves are good, I can stay in that shit for a couple hours.
What?
If the waves are like,
Oh, like red flag waves?
yeah, like when we went on my senior trip,
I can fuck with those.
when we was out there, we was out in the water for like 2.5 fucking hours.
Were you at that somebody's like graduation party senior year? I think it was either Haley or Brooks, but they had a pool and everybody was in there swimming and they kept trying to get me in the water and like for 10 minutes everybody was like wrestling me trying to get me in the water.
No, but speaking of trying to get you in the water, do you remember when we worked that fucking wedding and then we found out there was a party going on in Walker later that night? And one of our friends, so we got there, cool as fuck. Dude who was running the party, him and his girlfriend come up to us. How y'all doing? We're doing good. Yeah, yeah. Enjoy yourselves. They have a place up the street y'all can go get beer from. We're like, yeah, cool. We don't have anything. And then our friend volunteers to go with the girl we brought. She's like 7 years older than us.
No.
I don't even know why she came with us. And he volunteered to go with her and the dude's girlfriend to go get us alcohol.
Yeah.
So we're like, cool. We're just sitting there, having a great time playing beer pong and shit. And then our friend comes back and he got like this distressed look on his face. We're like, the fuck happened? Why you look like that? He's like, I showed her these. I don't know what I want to say.
Vulgar, sexual
These
videos.
vulgar videos. And we look over, just telling her boyfriend everything. And we're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend's like shitty drunk, and he comes over and his friends stop him. I'm like, yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was our number one thing. Let's leave now.
Let's
and
get the
then
fuck
for
out of
some
here.
reason everybody else didn't want to.
You were like, no, we're going to beer pong. I'm like, y'all don't understand what the fuck about to happen.
Yeah. And I told them like this was like I don't know, I hadn't been in like any kind of fights, any altercations or ever in my life. So I told them I was like, look, if this starts some shit, I'm not helping. Like, you did this to yourself. And then that didn't end up happening.
No, they were like, let's stay. I could work out. And then all we see is the motherfucker charge him. And we're like,
there was
oh,
a big ass group behind him too.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck. He hopped the thing and fell in the middle of the thing. And then he's just like in the middle of the yard. And we're just like, oh, fuck. And then me and you went over there and tried to like get him up. I'm like, come on, let's get the fuck out of here. And then fucking we start getting hit because they coming up. No. So when we're trying to pick him up, one of the dude's friends comes. He's like, "Watch back, buddy." Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's like, "What? Go watch back. I got this." So I get back. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" I was like, "Damn."
But yeah, I think I picked him up and like pushed him. I was like, go to the truck.
Yeah.
And then we both start to run. And you slip and bust your ass. I'm like,
on the water slide.
No, it was like they had like a soap, like slip and slide
like a
toward
tarp.
the pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I pick you up. And then you start going again. And then I bust my ass.
And then I came back. I was like, fuck. And then we both fell at that one.
God, that was so funny.
we crawl off the.
I remember like
that's why I brought that up because you said something about everybody trying to get you in the pool.
Well,
so we were trying to fucking run away. We both fucking slip on the water slide.
But like off of that, like I think it was on the water slide. Like when everybody was like jumping, our friend he's like getting rolled towards the pool, and this is like weeks after I drowned. I'm like, I know what drowning's like. So I'm stupid. Also can't swim. Know what drowning's like, and I'm in a situation where they're obviously trying to drown somebody in our group. I stand at the edge of the pool and I start moving homie back away from the pool.
It's like he's
putting myself in a worse situation.
They're pushing it that way, and you're fucking pushing him back that way, and he's just like, dude. And then after that, I'm like, fuck you guys, and I bolted to the truck, and I hit the ditch, and I fall, and then all I see is this swarm of people running. I was like, they're about to hit me. And then I see our friend take off like 10 feet in front of everybody. He's like sprinting towards the truck. And I was like, oh shit, here they come. And then you just see the swarm of people pass me up and then just chasing him towards the truck. I'm like, oh, thank God.
So we get in the truck and we get it. Everybody gets in. And when we first left, it was a 5-seater truck. So there's me, I'm the driver, passenger, 2 people in the back, in the middle, left side.
There's 3
right
of us.
Side. I know, but you were sitting behind me, and that was your spot in the truck. So I look, he's there, look back, I see two people, and I'm like, all right, let's go. Throw it and drive. I start to take off. Somebody in the back's like, Mike's not here. And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know the back door's open. Slam on the brakes, and then just, boom, hits the door.
You piece of shit.
Mike's running full speed trying to get to the truck. I slam on the brakes, runs into the door.
Yeah, because you weren't going, so like what did he do? He tried closing the door, and the dude stopped the door from getting closed. And he just pried that bitch open,
Yeah.
and he starts hitting our friend. And you're watching.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there. I'm like,
damn,
this is crazy. And,
And,
then
yeah,
he's getting in. He looks at me. He's like, start the fucking truck. I'm like, oh shit, my bad.
yeah, I'm at the bed of the truck. It's like, watch. I'm like, damn. And then while I wasn't in the truck, it's somebody. One of his friends is like this, circling around. He's like, so I'm over here, and he's like this, like circling around. I'm like, fuck are you doing? And he's like, we good? We good? I was like, obvious fucking league.
Yeah, if I didn't swing at you, you didn't swing at me.
Yeah, I'm like,
I think it's all right.
Talking to him, I'm like, obvious fucking league. I was like, oh shit.
Did you
fucking ram me into the door?
My bad. Did you see? This is way off topic. Did you see Luka's getting traded to the Lakers?
Yeah.
I woke up to that. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, sure.
I seen some shit last night on TikTok. It was like Mavs fans seeing the trade, and I thought it was some bullshit. You always see some fuck shit on TikTok, and I was like, huh, whatever. Went to sleep, woke up to that. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really watch.
No, I don't watch basketball like that, but like, I mean, that's gotta be.
I mean, the Mavs got what?
Anthony
Kyrie
Davis
and AD.
Do they have Kyrie? Oh yeah, they do. I guess I'll be alright, but like, I don't know. I think it was kind of an unfair trade.
It's kind of stupid,
but whatever.
I mean, now the Lakers got Doncic and LeBron.
Doncic, and they have that a dude that played at, I think it was like Tennessee. Can he's a rookie. You probably wouldn't know, but he's pretty good. They got Bronny too. Can't forget about Bronny.
Oh yeah, he's on like the main.
No, he's not. I don't think he's been playing very great.
No, I seen a dunk on somebody. What's the other thing? The G League.
Yeah,
the G League.
There's so much with that. Like, no, speaking of like, there's so much. I was like saying like so many ranks in the NBA. There's so much for MLB. Like, I don't watch baseball at all, but like, they have all kinds of different divisions. Like, whatever.
Speaking of sports, if I would have known how much backup QBs in the NFL get paid,
what?
I would have worked my ass off at quarterback just to shit the bed in the NFL and be a backup.
Yeah.
Just sit the bench or wear an orange vest over my jersey and just sit there like this.
Go team.
And then my fucking Tom gets called because our QB gets hurt.
When I was first starting to play football, like,
you're a lineman?
Yeah, not important. But when I was talking about when I was little, like I was supposed to go and play on a little league team, and then we went to where the tryouts were supposed to be, and apparently it wasn't happening, or we were a week early or whatever. And my dad was like, "Well, we tried," and that was it. That was the end of my career until I got in middle school. But when we were first like hearing about the tryouts and everything, my dad was like, "Look, you need to learn how to kick the ball." And I was like, "Kick it," and he was like, "Yeah, be a kicker." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "It's the easiest job. You go out there, probably 10 plays every game, and their chances of you getting hit are very slim, and you make millions." I mean,
not wrong.
But it's also like when I'm watching games, I'm like, kickers got a lot of stress.
Yeah,
they're putting a lot on your shoulders.
Oh my god, bro! Do you remember our kicker? I think it was our junior year. In that one game, he kicked that bitch under 10 yards like 4 times on kickoff.
Same game.
Same fucking game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit irked the fuck out of me.
I don't know what game it was. I think it was a freshman year, but Lando made a kick. I think we were playing LaRonja. He made the kick. It was like long, like something like 50 or some shit. And they said he missed it, and everybody in the stadium, even the opposing team, was like, "All right, he made it." Starts walking on the sidelines. Both the refs, everybody was confused as fuck. But he definitely made that bitch. You look at film, he made it. How do you fuck that up,
dude? Speaking
high school refs suck.
Remember the fucking Sumner game?
Yes, I seen. Oh, I got to download all that shit from my Snapchats. I seen that bitch the other day. I was like, I'm not even, because I was watching like every video as I scroll. High school refs suck. It could just be like we were, what was like Division 3 or whatever. Is that what they call it? Yeah,
3A.
3A, yeah. They just might not care. But, like, I'm sure 5A refs are way better.
That shit piss me off. Oh, I'm getting pissed off thinking about it. I'm gonna hit you in the fucking stitches in a second.
Yeah, we're going to have to add the clip.
Yeah.
Like, you not scoring. That was cool when I figured out how to, like, add the video.
Yeah, it was pretty. I was like,
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Yeah.
Honestly, the only hard part is watching the video and getting the clips out. Because I did that and I was like, man, fuck. And then I went and made some clips last night and posted them. I was like, it was pretty fucking quick.
Yeah. But, like, going through, like, having to find the clip, get the exact thing you want, and then it has to be, like, under a minute for most
Just TikTok.
platforms.
Only thing it has to be under a minute for is YouTube.
We really need to figure out the Facebook thing.
Dude, we keep getting banned. We just make the account and click, like...
Speaking of Facebook, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but while I was in the hospital, my big thing that I kept seeing on my Facebook Reels was geocaches. You know what those are? It's like, I don't know who sets it up, but it's this app you can download, and it's like treasure hunts, like out in the world somewhere, like everywhere, really. Oh, I don't have my phone on me, but look, you pull it up on your phone. But like,
There's an app?
I mean, you can just look it up on Google, I'm sure. But
Geo what?
Geocache. It's GEOCASH with an E at the end. So it is how you think it is. But there's one, like, there's a geocache, like, you leave out of my road, right down, like, where the caution lights are, right there. There's one on the side of the road somewhere out there.
There's 62 geocaches around Hammond. Holy shit.
Yeah. But it's like little treasure hunts. Like, I don't know, that shit seems so interesting. Like, I think I'm going to start doing it.
Dude.
There's one at Sean's house.
We could make that a YouTube series.
You just go, like, that's what I was watching a bunch of videos, people finding them bitches.
Bro, they have this thing where I forgot what it's called. Tyler knows what it is, and it gives you a random location to go to.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we could do that as a YouTube series too.
But it doesn't always bring you to, like, a scary ass place.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Not fun, but like.
Well,
cool
it's also
video.
like, I think I've seen what you're talking about, but you can only go to the place at a certain time too. Like, it tells, like, you set it up. You're like, okay, I want to go today. And it's like, all right, 6 o'clock. Be at this. It'll give you coordinates and shit. Go to this place. And I think they, like, plan it out to seem more creepy than it actually is.
Definitely have to invest in some weaponry beforehand. I ain't finna go up there and somebody's like, yeah, we hacked that app. Now we about to beat the fuck out of y'all. I'm like, huh?
Oh, hell no. But no, that shit is creepy as fuck. Like, the video I've seen of it. But I don't know. Like, I feel like people will be making it seem more worse than it is. Like, we'll probably go do it and be like, this shit's fine.
Michael Jackson.
You made it, but why Michael Jackson?
See, I made it. Don't question it, bitch.
Did he touch little kids? Was that a thing?
I think so.
Yeah. Didn't he have a Ferris wheel in the front yard?
What? I think it was a Family Guy episode.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Or South Park episode. I can't remember which one. I think it was South Park.
I don't know. I never watched much South Park, but it is funny.
I just fuck with other ones.
The only South Park episode that I can remember very vividly watching, like, as a kid, the dad of, I don't know who, but he always wore the, like teal colored shirt, like blue, like light blue, like.
I think it's Stan's dad.
Yeah, but he had, he was constipated real bad, and he shit, and his shit, like, rose him up to the ceiling in the fucking bathroom. That's the only, like, thing I can remember vividly. And what do they always kill? Is it Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenny gets fucked.
And he doesn't talk, right? He's always. Yeah.
That's right, Kenny.
I feel like he's probably got, like, a real fucking deep ass voice. If you, like, moved his hoodie, you, like, get the fuck. Oh well, shit.
I like raunchy TV shows like that. Like, I think my top 3 is Family Guy, obviously.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah.
And probably American Dad. Top 3. Raunchy TV shows like that, animated.
You know what's actually really funny, but, like, I think it's way more, like, adult based, like, jokes. King of the Hill.
I just don't like the animation in King of the Hill.
I like the no, not Oppenheimer. It's a movie or a TV show, but, like, something like that. His name's got Heimer in it. And he's just like, like, he talks weird as fuck.
You like King of the Hill?
I mean, I'll see clips of it on, like, Instagram or Facebook.
I just don't like the animation of it. Bobby.
The one that's so funny is he's fucking with the root. He's like, It's like a damn Rubik's cube, man. You twist one side, you get the other side, and then you look around and you fuck up the other side. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the way the characters look and the way it's animated, I just
Yeah,
can't get into it.
but I couldn't. I don't know. Definitely Family Guy, and since you mentioned Rick and Morty in this group, Rick and Morty. I'm trying to think. There's gonna be another one that I fuck with kind of heavy.
I think the reason I like him is because I got like introduced to him really young. Because that'd come on after Cartoon Network would end like 8 o'clock.
Is that what channel it was on?
Yeah, it'd come on like Cartoon Network would end and
I watched
Adult Swim would come on.
I watched a good bit of American Dad. I guess that would probably be, but I don't know. You know
It's not
what?
as funny as Family
You know
Guy.
what? On Adult Swim really fucked with my head.
Hmm.
Robot Chicken.
It
That
just
shit
scared
was
me, low key.
yeah, and it was just weird though. Like if you watch it now, you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
I still watch it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that shit forever.
Yeah, I'm like, it's alive. And I'm like,
What?
I didn't know. I guess that's the intro of it.
Oh really?
They set the chicken up in the chair and put these little things on. There's a bunch of screens. And I didn't know how to change the channel because I was fucking young. So I'd come on and I'd just be like, fuck, I already go to bed. I'm like, oh, fuck this.
You know they made another like George Lopez series.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it on. I think it was Facebook Reels yesterday. He looks a lot older now. He's got long hair, gray
Yeah, that's
beard. It's like
typically what happens.
I don't know. He looks. And then the scene that I seen is mom. I think it was the same character from like when it was the regular TV show, and she just didn't look like she aged at all. But like he aged so much different. I was like, damn. Like I don't know. It's just how it is, I guess. Some people age.
I used to fuck with
more
George
than-
Lopez.
Yeah. That shit would wake me up in the middle of the night. I never understood why they were floating.
Yeah, it's like, huh?
What the fuck?
Or Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm. Oh, which one's Malcolm?
Is it Malcolm in the Middle? Yeah, it is Malcolm in the Middle.
What was that one TV show? Oh fuck! It reminds me of Malcolm in the Middle. Oh fuck! I wish I had my phone.
Everybody Hates Chris?
No, it's like
That's a good one, too.
damn it. There was a family. Uh, the son, I can't remember his name. He was the youngest one, but he was kind of like weird, like real like odd with talking. Every time he talked, he'd be like, "Dog." Like he'd repeat the last word he said. And then the older brother's name was Axel, and then they had Sue. I think the TV show, like the name of it was like their last name, whatever the family was. You don't know what I'm talking about at all.
I know.
Fuck. Look it up. And the son's name was Brick.
Brick.
Brick, yeah.
Brick, Axel, Sue.
Yeah.
The Middle.
The middle, yeah.
Oh.
What? 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 Yeah, yeah. He was a little throat.
I don't think I've ever watched that.
No, he was very like.
Is that Reba?
Weird. Reba? No, the mom. No, she's not Reba. I think it would just come on like daytime television, and I would watch it, like at my grandparents or something. But I'll still see it.
Look at folks.
But he was like weird, and then at some point in the TV show, he got a girlfriend, and she was just as weird. And like every time they would kiss, they would just be like leaned over like this, just touching lips, and just stay like that for like hours.
But tell me this motherfucker don't look like Jace.
What's that? Is that from
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Dewey.
Dewey?
What's the good W sock?
That's you can't bring up Dobby.
R.I.P. my guy.
Yeah. That shit hurts me bad every time I see it. I'm like,
Let's have a moment of silence for you.
Whenever I
Alright, or not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So whenever I got Sean to watch the whole series, I was waiting for that scene specifically. Because like the whole when you first get introduced to Dobby, he's like a little fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's like he jumps in the house, he's fucking everything up, drops the cake on the aunt and uncle's like worker buddies or whatever. And Sean's like, I fucking hate Dobby. And then he gets in the sock and he's like, you know what, I fuck with him. And then like 2 movies later, he finally comes back and he's like, my dog. And then it's like an hour later into that same movie, he ends up dying, and I'm like, just waiting. I'm like, oh no, he's been, and then like he gets like I think it's like they go through a portal, and then he sees him like stabbed, and then as he's like stabbed, Sean just does like this. this pissed off look on his face. He's like, this ruined the entire series. He's like, I don't even want to finish it. I'm like, no, we got to.
Oh yeah, I was hurt the first time I watched them.
Apparently, that's why I got the books. In the books, he's got way more of a role, yeah. And there's another one, because there was what was his name, like Crank or some shit. I don't know. There was another one that was Harry Potter's uncle's, like Dobby, and he was like real angry or whatever. But there's another one on top of those, and he has a way bigger role in the books, and they never brought him into the movies.
Dobby kind of reminds me of the motherfuckers off the Spiderwick Chronicles.
I don't know what that is. He always reminded me of the dude from Lord of the Rings, but I never watched Lord of the Rings. My precious. Yeah. I never watched it, but I've seen that.
Only reason I fuck with Lord of the Rings is just because, like, the dragons.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's really good.
Never.
You need to watch them.
You've been watching Shameless.
Yeah, I stopped.
Yeah?
I just kind of got stupid. I did see something on Instagram. It was like, I got one more bad fucking day in before I just turn into Frank Gallagher.
I know. I think you posted that. Yeah. I was like, damn.
I was like, I'm probably never gonna do that, but
yeah, that's crazy. Like, his lifestyle was just one. I feel like I just don't know how somebody could live like the way he lived. Like, he was just all over the place, doing all kinds
drugs.
of shit. Yeah,
and he's an alcoholic.
Do people really like?
Speaking of alcoholics, John went back to Ohio.
Yeah, you told me that. Why the fuck? It's fucked up.
And he's not in AA.
I thought he said he was.
Yeah, that's what he went back for. In his podcast, I'm gonna tell him to go watch this one. He's gonna see how we're talking shit about him. Now he's not in AA. And that's what he went back to Ohio for.
Yeah.
John, get your fucking shit together.
It's kind of fucked.
Fuck whatever helps him. He probably still. He's like, man, fuck them guys. Damn. Well,
he just comments. He's like, nobody watched this shit.
You see,
I mean, it's tough to like go through some shit like that, though.
Yeah,
like,
no, I feel bad for him. But like, bro, come on. You
know.
gotta better yourself, dog. I seen something on Instagram, and he sent them the recording of him rapping, and it was like a voice memo thing. And,
John rapping?
No. It was just on Instagram, and it was like just the voicemail, and the other person said, "Was that you?" He's like, "Yeah." How you feel about it? He's like, "Don't send this shit to nobody else." And I was like, "Damn."
Don't send this. That's so fucked.
It was funny as fuck, though. Don't send this shit to nobody else.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let them know.
You know what I really think we should do?
No. I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right, take it down. What, dude? Stop. Come on. You fucking bitch.
I thought you had a high pain tolerance.
Shut up. Go ahead.
I think we should start a raunchy TV show.
You've said this before.
I know, but like, it's just such a cool idea. We have our own Family Guy.
Okay, but we need like people who know how to do like, what is it like? Animations, yeah.
Or we learn that shit ourselves.
I feel like there'd be a really hard side task.
We'll take a couple years and go to college for animation.
I'm not going back to college.
I didn't even go to college, and I don't plan on going to college.
No, it was
YouTube.
And then we'd have to get student loans. That was my big reason for dropping out.
I thought you were getting paid to go.
That's what I was only staying because I was getting paid from whatever it is, student. What is it? Tops. I was getting paid back from Tops. Yeah. And as soon as that shit stopped coming in, I was like, well, I'm out.
Why did it stop coming in?
I mean, after so long, I guess it was just worth less. Well, my first year in college was after the COVID year, and my FAFSA looked good because my dad had a small business and he couldn't work because they shut down all small businesses during COVID. And then, so his income that year was like way low. So they gave me a bunch of money because I was from a low income family. Because they only asked for the tax records from the year before, not like all your life. So it looked good that year. And then when I sent my FAFSA in for the second year, they were like, "Oh,
whoa,
you're not low class, you're middle class." And I was like, "Well, fuck me." And they were like, you owe us $3,000 for 4 classes this year. I was like, "Yep." I'm out.
Not happening, Kyle.
Well, no, not this year, this semester. And then I was just thinking, like, that's one semester times. It's probably going to take me 7 to 8 more to graduate. So I'm a pass.
I think the only way I go to like school again if it was like a trade school, just so I can get my certificate and get paid more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless if this shit don't work out.
That's a good move. Yeah, trade school. I'd fuck with that.
You know, electrical is really fucking easy. So.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, pull up the list so we can get some thoughts and topics in. We need to do another one of them games too that I had wrote down.
Oh fuck, we can game plan that for the next video.
Why?
We're already at 50 minutes.
50?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, we could just close this one out and then start the next one.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right.